I'd like the panel to discuss some pros, cons, what they look for in contracts and RFPs, specific experience in the area.
We have a managed service contract. Excuse me. When we consolidated, none of the other agencies wanted to give up positions. So we had a shortfall, and we engaged a managed service provider. We're doing a bid right now to replace that service. We've had the same vendor for 15 years. They have a advantage in knowing our work when we go out to bid. The issue that we're dealing with this year is, in our opinion, the contract we currently have with the vendor incents the vendor to hours, to be able to bill as many hours as they can. And while they've been a very good vendor and we have a very good relationship, we would like to change that relationship into something that is more effective for us in terms of productivity and efficiency in what we're doing. With the new inserters that we've put on, we think we may be able to lose a shift, may be able to lose third shift, but there's no incentive from our managed service vendor to do that, because it means they're going to lose a shift of billable hours. So we're trying to write our new contract in a manner that will make that vendor, whoever they turn out to be a more effective player in the productivity of our organization. So one of the things we're doing for that is bringing in some Lean Six Sigma people to see if we can put in some efficiencies and write that right into the contract of how the work has to be processed and how things have to be done, that will motivate that vendor to be more efficient and not just focused purely on hours. But we've had a managed service for 15 years, and we've had a very good relationship, and it's been a good thing for us. Probably 70% of our staff is contract.
So it's labor for everything?
Yes.
Okay, but the equipment's yours?
Yeah, the equipment's ours, the facility is ours. They're providing labor, all the labor in mail. They're providing the majority of labor in print. They also have some front office operations that they do for us.
We don't have a managed service in-house like you guys do, but I will tell you that we're getting ready to refresh our fleet. And our fleet is separate from our print shop equipment, and we are having some pretty significant problems with a couple of our pieces of equipment. And as we have these vendors coming in trying to win our work this go around, our biggest thing is, how are you going to resolve the equipment that's not working? We all want the new equipment to work great, but it's that stuff that starts aging at that 3-year mark. Well, what are you going to do to help us get through? It is not okay for us to take streaked proposals to a city council and expect to win a $6 million dam. How are we going to win that work? So some of it is, we have our IT team in there, we have our marketing department in on these RFPs, and we have the print shop folks. I don't manage our fleet, I only manage our print shop. Our IT team has the fleet, but we have a lot of players and a lot of stakeholders making sure that this go around, that we have the right solution as the contract gets aged. And I think getting past today and looking down the road to make sure that those pieces are covered is really the viable solution for a lot of people. You forget about that stuff. What happens when that stuff starts aging?
Like I mentioned earlier, 5 buyers that do work for me, and I have one direct mail specialist. We don't do any direct mail in-house. The numbers are pretty large. It really requires a pretty big organization to handle the work. Right now, through August, we've done 18 million pieces of direct mail, and she spends her time doing that. Jobs run anywhere from a monthly job of 30,000 to 500,000 pieces each time. So that individual spends her entire time managing that part of the business. We also have buyers that are, I also am charged with managing the credit card purchase as well. So we do that as well. And then, of course, the other buyers will manage the printing of whether it goes down to the print shop or outsourced to a larger commercial printer.